moving on, we're going to talk about Capricorn Moon. I think Capricorn Moon is just as hard as a Scorpio Moon, if not worse. Because it's kind of like, ooh, Capricorn Moon. Ooh, I wouldn't want that placement. Um, Shit, I wouldn't want a Scorpio placement either, but shit, I got it. Okay, enough said. Depending on the aspects in your logna, it's gonna make a big impact on how you would respond to things. Alright. So if you want to book an astrology reading, go to LaVonsDivineTouch.com. You can find a link below for that in the description box. Without further ado, let's tap in, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, stay tuned. I would also check out your opposite sign, which would be Cancer. Cancer Moon, okay? But Capricorn Moon, ooh, that's an ice box, okay? Over time, I feel that will turn into an ice box. Capricorn Moons can be kind of like on a lower vibrational level. They're win at all costs. They don't care who they have to cross over, who they have to screw, whatever. They're ready to climb on top of whoever or do whatever in order if they feel that it'll take them somewhere higher in status. Having this Capricorn moon to me is kind of superficial from my experience in the Capricorn moons that I met. They kind of like don't have any loyalty, like to the point to where it's not even to themselves. It starts off as trying to be loyal and only about themselves, and in the end they end up hurting themselves because they end up hurting the people they care about, and then the people they care about either leave them and they end up alone. Like they'll reach that level and status and have all that money, but they'll end up alone, and it's to the point to where all they have is like fake friends. They don't have people who genuinely love them, because there was people who genuinely loved and cared for them, and the Capricorn moon just didn't give a fuck. They were ruthless, and they won't realize it till the end when they're in a big ass house and they got hella money in a bank account and they're alone. They don't have no family, they don't have no friends, they don't have nothing. And this is also one of their biggest and deepest fears, being that Cancer, their opposite, is about family in the home. Capricorn, I just want to say, make sure you count your blessings. Yeah, it's nice to have money because money helps you create experiences, but what's worth having the money if you have no one to share that with? That's really, really gonna suck. And it's like, I noticed with Capricorns too, like you can't buy people's love. Like it's not genuine. You understand what I'm saying? Like this is like, it's deeper than that. And in Capricorn, you're gonna have to learn how to come from the top of that mountain and get back into the waters. I feel like when you come out the waters, you know, you have all these loving relationships around you, and you don't see the beauty in them, and you kind of just like leave them in the dust and climb to the top of that ladder. And when you get to the top of that mountain, you're alone. And that's why they always say it's lonely at the top, like because they left the waters. They're not connected to their heart. They're not connected to their emotions. All they care about is surface level shit. They only care about the way they look, the way their status, their bank account. They don't care about nothing else. And what you'll find is that breaks you spiritually, because our connections are what help us evolve deeper than, you know, having the nicest car and the biggest house. So with this moon placement, I just want to say, make sure you cherish your mother, make sure you cherish your father, okay? Try to see the good qualities, set boundaries. If there's things, you know, that affect you internally, set boundaries and, you know, face those fears. Because it's like with a lot of Capricorn moon, you'll have fear too. Definitely going to have fear. And it can make you impulsive and act on things as you wouldn't do. So you definitely want to take time to reflect a lot, especially when it comes to your emotions. Don't get stuck in it, but make sure that you tap it in with your emotions, and make sure that you know, you're not too far from the waters, that you can dive into the sea if you need to. All right. And fears, a lot of the fears are going to lead you to self-mastery. Right on the other side of fear is what you want. So just always remember your worth, know your worth, and know your value, Capricorn. know that you don't need all the fame and all the fortune in order to have genuine love. It's right there with you. You just have to be open to seeing it. So make sure y'all hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one.